Well, hello and a very, very warm welcome to the Love Audio YouTube channel. My name is Paul Webber. Great to have you along today, this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are around the world. It's 1:30 UK time, British summertime, and not our normal streaming time or streaming day, to be perfectly honest with you. Normally on a Monday at 8 p.m. I thought I'd jump on today just basically to offer you guys an apology for not doing any streaming over the last 4 weeks. 4 weeks, I can't believe it's been that long, can you? I mean, I was looking at the timeline earlier, and the Spain trip, we came back on the 1st of July. Okay, that was the first thing. Let's have a look at this. I'm just going to get the Google Chrome. Yeah, that's the one. Click OK. Here we go. Okay. So, hello to Danny Davis. Hello to Rich Vibes, both in the house. So, I was just looking at the timeline today, and I realised that, got back from Spain on the 1st of July. Went live, of course, whilst we were in Spain, which is fine. Saturday, 2nd of July. That, I think, was the trigger. And it appeared that when I did a disco for 600 teenagers for their leaving do for a private school, and they had a live band on as well. It was a fantastic night, superb night. But I think I contracted COVID during that time. Sunday, 3rd of July, tested negative, so I was okay with that. Brilliant. Monday the 4th, I did an Amazon delivery shift, and then I did a live stream that afternoon. It wasn't 8 o'clock our usual time. I think it was a little earlier than that. On the 4th of July, and we did this kind of American thing with Matt Haas. He came on and did a little bit with us, which was fine. And then on Tuesday, the 5th of July, I tested positive, and because I was feeling rough on the Monday night. So I thought, well, I'll leave it until the morning and I'll test in the morning. And I tested then, and I was, positive for it and everything else. So, and I was feeling absolutely rough, and that knocked me off my feet for at least, I would say, 5 days. The flu symptoms that come with it. It was like hot and cold sweats. It was sneezing, coughing, sore throat, all that kind of jazz. I didn't do my Zest show that week. That was covered by Danny, so thank you very much for doing that, Danny. That's brilliant. Didn't really get back into the swing of it until Sunday the 10th of July, and started doing some more shifts. Didn't go live on the Monday night, the 11th. Which is unusual because normally I'm like regular as clockwork, 8 o'clock every Monday night. And I know you guys are used to that, but it didn't happen. So again, my apologies for not doing that. I just have, and you know what, I guess if I'm honest with you, I was lacking motivation to come on, do some audio production stuff with you guys. And then, show you how things work and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, that's not right. That's not me. Why am I not feeling it like I used to be able to, kind of have that enthusiasm and everything else? And I'm thinking, well, something's got to change. This is not right. And then, of course, another week goes by. I didn't go live on the 18th either, and didn't go live on Monday, just gone as well, the 25th. Mainly because I was running late for the Amazon shift, and then decided to go somewhere else and have a couple of pints of lager somewhere. So these kind of things, they do sneak up on you, and they do attack your kind of motivation, if you will, for wanting to go live and all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to come on and say, look, it does happen. It's not brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, and I'd rather get back into the swing of it. So I'm definitely going to be going live on Monday, the 1st of August, so you can look forward to that. Okay, so that's Monday the 1st of August. Let me just take that off so I can hear the music as well. So we'll be back into the swing of it by Monday the 1st of August, 8 p.m. British summertime. Okay, so we'll get back into that kind of thing. If you've got any topics that you want me to cover during that particular show, then do drop me a line on Messenger or something prior to that, so that we can get that scheduled in and get it planned and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I think the sort of things I'm going to be looking at in the future are definitely to do with Studio One. 5.5 Pro, as you know, there's the one I use. I've just literally set a friend of mine up with the same software, and here's a little tip for you. Do shop around because, and this is the interesting thing, on PreSonus website, you can purchase it, and it's something like £388, UK pounds, I think. But the guy in Ireland wrote to my friend and said, look, here's a list of dealerships that sell PreSonus products, Studio One, 5.5 Pro, that kind of thing, okay? One of them is Gear for Music. Now, I've used Gear for Music for some time now with regards to buying kit and all that kind of stuff. So, I was happy to be able to use that and help my friends set it up. But it comes in at like £100 less money if you buy it through their website, through Gear for Music. So that's exactly what we did. We purchased it. Got the download and everything else. I set it up on his computer, and he's he's going to be using it on a kind of daily, weekly basis or whatever. And I helped him set him up as well, and helped him download that kind of stuff. Hello to Ina, Communications Social Media Live Streaming. Hello to you, Ina. Great to see you again as well. Thank you. So yeah, it's worth shopping around. So if you're looking at a DAW, digital audio workstation, and you're not sure where to go, PreSonus Studio One 5.5 Pro is what I recommend. Now, as you know, PreSonus do this Sphere thing where you can purchase it on a monthly basis, and you get the full version of it, of course, and everything else, the downloads that come with it. But it's a subscription-based service, okay? So that's only as good as you continuing the subscription. As soon as you stop that subscription, you kind of lose all the benefits that go with that. So personally, my recommendation would be to buy it outright. And that's exactly what my friend did via the Gear for Music website, and I managed to get £100 off of it, which was fantastic. Got the download. We downloaded something in the region of 23 gigabytes of samples and sound sets that go with the software as well. So, he's buying a keyboard this week, like a MIDI keyboard like this one, to plug into it. It's USB powered, so no problem with regards to external power supply, and it's going to be using that just to create music with at home. He's not doing any live streaming as such, but certainly he's looking to kind of compose music, that kind of stuff, which is brilliant. So that's what he's going to get to plug into his system. He's got a brand new Surface, Microsoft Surface touchscreen thing, which is pretty cool. It's got over 500 gig of storage, 16 gig of RAM. Runs really fast, plenty of storage even after we've downloaded the 23 gig of sound sets for Studio One. So that's all good. And so I'm going to be going down there and helping him set that up on Monday the 1st. That's right, it's next Monday, isn't it? Yeah. So so Monday the 1st, going down there to set that up for him, which is cool. But yeah, just like I say, I wanted to come on and say, guys, I'm sorry I've not been 100%. Trust me, I will be getting back into the swing of things, and getting things done. So that's my little apology for today. Love audio. And hope that's kind of cleared things up. It was just lack of motivation. It was the illness as well, and it was just I just didn't want to be in this room, and that's how it affected me, which was really odd. And it just felt different to to how I normally would behave, So if you do get it, for goodness sake, rest up. Apparently that's the main kind of cure for it. Really, is get plenty of rest, and then get back into the swing of things as soon as you can, because it really knocked me off my feet. I've got to be honest with you, and I wasn't prepared for that. So yeah, back into the swing of things. Now, looking at the calendar, must tell you as well, quick update, I don't have transport. What a surprise. My car yesterday, Rich says, no worries, Paul, your health should take precedence. Yeah, absolutely, thank you. And yours the same, Rich. I know you've been through it as well. But yeah, I don't have a car because my clutch failed yesterday whilst I was in the middle of an Amazon delivery shift. I kid you not. So I'm panicking, thinking, well, I've got 12 odd parcels still to deliver. I had more than that, about 20 parcels to deliver. But I managed to get 10 or 15 of those delivered on foot up and down the high street of this particular village that I ended up in, which was fine. It was hard work and it was hot. Luckily called into a pub to deliver their parcel, and they managed to give me a free drink as well, which was nice. But then I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I rang my breakdown recovery service of choice, which is Green Flag, and they were quite speedy in the fact that they sent out a local delivery truck or recovery truck fairly quickly. But in the meantime, I thought, well, I've got to get these parcels delivered, otherwise, I'll forfeit my shift and everything else, and that can't be happening. So I phoned my brother-in-law, and he came over and helped me to deliver the rest of the parcels. Which was nice having a chauffeur for a change instead of me doing it myself. So I was able to deliver those rest of the parcels, about 9 altogether, I think, locally. And then we managed to get back on time to see the recovery truck and get the car on board and all that kind of stuff. So it's currently sat in the garage. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I've tried to ring them twice this morning. They haven't looked at the vehicle yet to find out what's wrong with it. But we're hoping, fingers crossed, that it's just a clutch cable that's gone, okay? Anything more than that, and I'm really not prepared for that financially, so hopefully it's just something simple that they can fix really quickly, and I can get my car back on the road and do all the things I need to do this week. So that's you're up to date with regards to transport. Rich Vibes says, don't talk to me about cars at the moment. I had a 3-car crash over the weekend, whole front end being replaced. Rich, well, I hope you personally are okay after that crash. I didn't know about that, so thanks for letting me know. Do hope you're well, and nothing was injured, etc. during that 3-car crash. At the end of the day, the car is a possession. It's not a life, so we have to be grateful for that kind of thing. So it's one of those things. When you do have that happen to you, it's not nice at all. It just it knocks the wind out of your sails, but you've got to thank your lucky stars that you're here and you're breathing and hopefully no injuries, that kind of thing. So fingers crossed that you got out of that without any too much damage to yourself, But sorry to hear that you've got car troubles too. I'm fine, just more money I don't need to spend. Yeah, same thing with me, Rich. I'm dreading the fact that he's going to ring back and go, actually, you need a brand new clutch. I'm going, no, please, no. Because that's a real humdinger of a cost, really don't want that. Rather it was a cable, which they just need to replace, get that fixed, get it back on the road and stuff like that. So let's hope that's what it is. Let's keep positive, shall we? I'm keeping my phone on because I'm waiting for that call, as I say, from the garage this afternoon. So I'll kind of keep it on so I can see what's going on. Tomorrow, I've been invited to play bowling in Plymouth, which is great, and looking forward to that. Couple of games of bowling, burger and a drink. As part of an organisation that are down in Plymouth, so I'm going down there tomorrow night. That's the 28th. 29th, I've got a wedding to do, and 30th, which is the Saturday, I'm on Radio X in the morning, 8 till 12, and then I've got another wedding to do, and that's locally. That's literally 5 minutes from where I now live. So looking forward to that one. It means that it's nice and easy to go and set it up. Nice and easy to pack it down, and literally 5 minutes around the corner and I'm back home again, which is brilliant. So looking forward to that, but I do need to get the transport sorted before then, because otherwise I will not be able to do any of those things I've just mentioned. Danny says, I've got you on in the background while prepping my shows for later. Great to see you back on the telly. Danny, thank you very much indeed. And thanks for covering, as I say. That was really useful, so well done. Managed to get to the AGM of the Mid-Devon Network this morning, which was good. One of the other delegates picked me up because he lives locally, or local-ish anyway, and managed to pick me up and take me to the venue, which was brilliant, and then drop me back again afterwards. And I'm pleased to announce... Hang on, is there a fanfare on here? No, that's not the right one. Nope. No. Hang on, wait. No, that's not it. Shush. I'm pleased to announce that I am now the chairman of the Mid-Devon Network again, because I've done it before, and so I've been voted back in as chairman of the organisation, the Mid-Devon Network. And when I was living in Crediton and chairman of the organisation, then I really did well in. I enjoyed being chairman of the group, and also it was good with regards to bringing in work, for Love Audio Production, which was nice at the time. So, it's one of these things that you try and go to these networking events. It's difficult because, some people go to the opening of an envelope, don't they? But this particular one is every other week, which is nice. It's not every week, so there's not that massive commitment that you have to turn up every single week. It's every other week, which is good. And there's a great group of people there, and we're hoping to expand that and get more members on board as well, obviously from the local area. And really looking forward to kind of getting my teeth into that as well. So that's each and every Wednesday morning at 7:15. So it's an early start, but they do a great breakfast and we share it between two venues. One of them being the Downs Crediton Golf Club and the other one being the Hartnell Hotel at Bollum near Tiverton. So both of those venues, great venues, and looking forward to kind of getting things moving on that, which is good. What else can I tell you? Let's have a look. I think that's pretty much it. You're pretty much up to date. I've got there's a live music gig I'm going to next Friday night, local musician called Demelza, and I've heard good things about her. I've not actually seen her live yet, so I'm looking forward to going and seeing her on the 5th of August, and that's on a Friday night, which is cool. So again, looking forward to that. On the Saturday of that week, I've got a booking in Exeter, so that's good. I think that's a wedding. I'm pretty sure it's a wedding. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's a 60th birthday, so that'll be good. And they've sent through a playlist as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, plenty of gigs on the calendar, but I just need to make sure I've got some transport to get there and back. That's my next thing, is to make sure that's all done. So yeah, fingers crossed that'll sort itself out fairly soon, and I get a phone call from the garage and they give me some good news. So that's my wish for today. Other than that, do let me know what you're up to. How's life treating you? What are you? Have you got any issues with regards to audio production, sound quality, that kind of stuff? Whether you're doing live streams or whether you're doing recorded video or whether you're doing recorded sound. Do let me know if you've got any issues there, and we can try and iron those out for you. And again, if you've got some topics that you want me to cover in future live streams on the Mondays, then again, do let me know in the comments or drop me a message on Messenger, and I'll try and sort that out for you between now and then. So yeah, looking forward to that. But rest assured, back regular Monday nights, 8 o'clock, British summertime, back in the garage, and getting those done each and every Monday night. Backdrop hasn't really changed much, haven't done anything to it, it's still the same. We've got the lights going on in the background behind there on the Love Audio sign there at the back there. The on-air light is not switched on, but it's being reflected by these strip lights across the top there, the LEDs. Still got the man cave sign on that side somewhere. There it is. Some family photos back there somewhere, bits and pieces on there. And then the CD racks behind me, of course, which is cool. And some flowers on that side. That's really difficult to do when you're trying to point to somewhere that's reverse on the camera. It's bizarre. Some other news real quick. You're listening to Epidemic Sound, which I still subscribe to on this particular channel, but on my other channels, my Ironing Man Paul channel and on my Love Audio Bits channel, which I haven't done anything for either for some time, so I need to get around to doing some of that as well. I've cancelled the subscription because I thought, well, I'm not using the Epidemic Sound playlists on those other two channels because I'm not doing any live streams. And so I've decided to knock that on the head and just cut it down to one subscription per month, which is plenty for me. And, it's only a tenner. And if you want Epidemic Sound as your kind of background music to your videos and stuff like that, click the link in this description of this video and you'll get a free 30-day trial of Epidemic Sound. And by way of you doing that, clicking that link, they very kindly give me a free month. So we both win. You get 30 days, I get 30 days. So it's a win-win situation. Just click the link in the description of this video and that will certainly help out the channel. If you want to do that. By the way, if you want to help the channel grow and you want to kind of donate to it, which is fantastic, thank you. That's not it. I don't know what that happened there. Hang on. Am I there? There we are. Okay. Yeah, if you want to help the channel as such, you can always click the Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Love Audio Production. Get yourself over there, become a patron, and you can download. Anybody can go on there, by the way, and download the free podcasting guide. Which is downloadable. It's a PDF, and if you're ever looking to get into podcasting and get yourself onto patreon.com/Love Audio Production, and that'll be fantastic. Good to see you back, buddy. Thank you very much. So that's all fine. Oh, that's a bit close. Let's try that. That's better. Okay. And then, there we go. What else can I tell you? You can subscribe, of course, if you've not yet done so. Make sure you click the bell icon. That'll let you know when I go live next, which is generally, as I say, every Monday night at 8 p.m. British summertime. You can check out the merch site, which is loveaudiosmerchstore.com, if you'd like a mug or a t-shirt, something like that. That's always pretty good. And the website is loveaudio.co.uk. That does need updating because that picture is out of date. That'll happen fairly soon. I am in talks with my my web designer, which is cool. And the other website is loveaudiobits.co.uk. So if you need any cables for your setup, audio cables that is, if you need microphones, if you need mic stands, that kind of thing, then get yourself over to loveaudiobits.co.uk. Rich is asking the question, where did you get the subscribe graphic? Now that came from a good live streaming friend of mine called Bruce Cameron. He designed it for me. You can make your own. I believe Canva have them. If you're a user of Canva, I think you can create them in Canva for yourself. Other than that, I think you can create them in what is it I use to do the video editing with? Let me have a look. Hang on. You can create Wondershare, Filmora X. You can create animated graphics in there, including subscribe button. So you can do that. I know you're a Mac user, so maybe there might be a program that you use on Mac that you can create your own buttons for, and they're animated and all that kind of stuff. So, maybe that's good. You might be able to find one on the internet. Just do a search for subscribe graphic, animated subscribe graphic, or something like that, perhaps, and it might come up. Okay, so that's an option as well for you, Rich, which is pretty cool. What else do we have here? That's all good. And of course, you've got that as well. That's the Love Audio Bits graphic. You don't need that one. That's the one you want. There you go. So that was created in Videos, VIDDYOZE. I don't subscribe to them anymore. It got rather expensive, and I decided to not use it anymore. But obviously, anything you create before you finish the subscription, obviously you can keep, which is fine. Rich says I'm on Canva, so we'll have a look. Yeah, I'm not sure actually, but don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure that you can take a look at Canva, and they might have some videos on there as well. I think, in fact, I believe I've heard that they do. So let me just quickly have a look at that whilst we chat. Let's have a look here. Do a search. Hang on. Search for what should we call it? Subscription graphics. Okay. Not seeing anything leap out at me, which is a shame. Subscription graphics. Let's have a look at subscribe buttons. Subscribe buttons. Yeah, okay. So, let me show you my desktop. And this is a very simplified version of it. You can adjust the timing of it as well, Rich. But on Canva, this is a minimalist subscribe button animation YouTube intro. So it's just clicking the thing there like that. And you could maybe put a bell icon in there as well. Here's another one, look. That's quite jazzy. It's got some hearts to the left of it. So that's pretty nice. There's another one here. And obviously you can change the picture obviously for your own picture in there. But that kind of suits your graphics, the one that you use already, Rich. So I think that looks pretty snazzy. Comment, subscribe, thanks for watching. You know, it's just pretty cool. And again, you can change the font and stuff to fit your own stuff, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And you can change the timing of the animation as well. What else we got here? Thanks for watching. And again, you can put videos in either side of those so that people can click on the video. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. Obviously, change the picture, you know, instead of the girl in front of there, you can put yourself in there, your logo, whatever. But all sorts of stuff, really. If you're going to do a news update, there's a little graphic for you, which is quite cool. So if you had if you had a piece in your show that required a bit of an intro, you could have that as a moving graphic. That would be pretty nice. Again, here's another subscribe one. So you place your video there, and then you have this as the middle subscribe bit. They've even got countdown timers on here. You put all these together, obviously, in a sequence, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you know, in answer to your question, Rich, I think they do a fair bit. So yeah, get yourself on there, and you know, have a good. Absolutely tons of stuff, as you know. But there's bound to be something there that will suit your needs. That's on Canva. So go to canva.com. If you're not already signed up for that, I should do an affiliate link for that, shouldn't I? Hugh Demand is in. Hello to you, Whip Profit. Hope you're well. Yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. Fantastic. Well done. So yeah, you know, kind of hope that helps with regards to Canva. I be well. That sounds like proper Devonshire. That's what we say down here. I be well. Like a pirate, you know? How be you? I be well. Thank you very much. Arr. Lovely. So yeah, stuck without transport. It's like losing your right arm, isn't it? It's like, you know, when your phone goes down or something, you can't do anything. My roots are Cornwall. There you go. Wow, Whip Profit. I never knew that. My roots are Cornwall. Fantastic. Even though he's now in Canada, Whip Profit's roots are in Cornwall. Brilliant. You know all about that then. I be well. That's good. That's good. I noticed that that you had you were doing a test the other day on getting comments into your streams and stuff like that. I was a bit confused because nothing was moving and I heard no sound, so I had to scroll through the whole video to get to the point where the comments were appearing on the screen. So that was kind of weird, but yeah, hope that was successful for you. I know that you had some help with other members of the community, so that's good. Rich says, I didn't know that, Whip. No, I didn't know that either. You learn something new every day here. Well done. That's good. Whit, you've only just joined us, so I was just explaining to everyone that, you know, since contracting the dreaded C, I've been kind of knocked off my feet, really, as regards motivation. So I was off for a complete week anyway, just felt like not getting out of bed. And so I thought I'd come on and give my little apology, because, you know, I haven't live streamed for so long. that I thought it was about time I came on and explained myself. So here we are on a Wednesday instead of a Monday, because I wanted to, and I can't go anywhere. I've got no transport because my car is off the road, and so I thought I'd come on and just do this one and explain to you that I kind of really lacked a load of motivation over the last 3 weeks, and so therefore didn't feel like going live, and that's not happened to me ever before. And it just goes to show that, even those of us with a strong, positive mental attitude and stuff like that can have down days, and we can feel like we just don't want to get involved in live streaming or, even recorded video, whatever it might be. And, I know they drum it into us to be consistent, and I get that. I absolutely get that. And I know that, consistency is king. But, when you just do not feel like it, and you haven't got the energy to push yourself to do it, you just think, no, I'm just not there. My mentality is just, it's not where it should be. So, so that's the excuse me, that's the reason for that. Still got a tickly throat, even after 3 weeks of it disappearing and me testing negative. So it's not completely cleared up, I would say. It's just there in the back of your throat. It's kind of this tickle that kind of develops into a cough sometimes, but nowhere near as bad as it was. So that's pretty cool. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I'm gonna be shortening the intro. Nice to see you back, Paul. Thanks, Whit. I'm going to be shortening the intro. My intro is this, which is far too long. It's welcome to Love On Internet. My name is Paul Webber. Great to have you along this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever in the world you're watching this from. Do let me know in the comments, especially if you're new here. What is Love On Internet? Blah blah blah. If you're on board with that, let's get into it. And I didn't play the intro today, did I? I've just noticed. So it should have been this. Love Audio. Which I didn't play at the beginning, but yeah, I'm going to be shortening that because it's far too long and I need to get to the point quicker. So I'm going to be rewording it over the next few days, ready for Monday. Excuse me. So yeah, that's my plan of action. Whit says he streamed for 30 to 40 minutes before Matt came on. Ah, right, okay. That's why there was nothing on screen for a while. I mean, that graphic you had on there was really nice. It looked really good and really cool. But I just thought, well, I wonder what's going on here. And I could see that the timeline was moving, but nothing visual was happening. And there was no audio, there was no music or anything. So I'm thinking, that's very strange. So I scrubbed forward, until I saw the comments on the screen. I thought, right, that's what they're doing. That's cool. So yeah, always good to have something in the background. He is able to control the comments remotely. Wow. Okay, that is good. I think it's, on vMix Social, if you're using vMix Wit or are you on Ecamm, but certainly on vMix, you can send somebody the link for social media comments, and then he or she can then remotely dial into that URL, because my vMix Social is a unique URL beginning in 192, and then the port number is at the end, so it's 192 dot whatever it is, whatever it is, colon, whatever that is. Yeah, so it gives you a 4-digit thing, and you can send that to somebody to then remotely control your vMix comments and place them on the screen as and when you think it's appropriate. I mean, me currently, I've got hands-free, and they're coming in as and when you guys post them, which of course is risky in a way, because you guys can, shove something in there that's not appropriate, and I've got no way of controlling it. Having said that, I can dive into the app itself, the vMix Social app, and I can take off automatically update title with most recent entries. I can untick that box, and then I could put queued entries only as a tick box, and then have the person control that at the other end, so they can literally select which comments go to screen and which ones don't. So that's a really good feature, and I'm assuming that's what you were using with Matt. Jaden is in the house. Jaden, thank you very much. Jaden's a new subscriber, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for Jaden. Thank you very much for subscribing, young man. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. There we go. Cool stuff. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. Wit says, yes, you made my efforts successful by telling me about 5 seconds on the screen. Yeah, I've got them on for about 9 seconds, or maybe it's less than that, to be honest with you, but I can control the length of that because it comes up as an overlay. In fact, let me try that again. So if I go back to the comments and put your comment on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So it's about 7.5 seconds that I've got it timed for. And you can adjust that in the bottom right-hand corner of the thing where it says overlays. You click on the overlay button, and then you go to whichever one it brings up as your comments, and you can change the duration. So the duration I've got on this particular one, on number 1, is 9,500 milliseconds. Okay. Doesn't let you do 10,000 for some strange reason, but 9.5 is fine. It's coming up as number 2 actually. Give me 2 seconds then. While I look at overlay 2, then drop down menu overlay 2, and that's actually 7,000 milliseconds. So 7 seconds, in other words, that stays on screen for, which is absolutely fine. I think that's plenty, to be honest. And I noticed that on yours they were coming on for less time, so that's something that you can control. So people might not have a chance to read all of the comments or the comment in that section if it's not on screen for longer than, maybe 5 seconds. I don't know. That's entirely up to you, though. I'm just kind of throwing ideas out there for you. I just sent Jaden's comment there. Hello. And again, you see it stays on there for 7 seconds. Well, in fact, it stays on there for 9.5 because Wit says I will bump that up to 9.5. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And like I say, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to take my advice, but certainly with regards to what I do, it stays on there for 9.5 if it's using input 1. If it's using input 2, which is when I press the comments button, it stays there for 7.5 seconds because it's just on a different setting. Like that. So that goes away then. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? Whoever's liked the video, thank you very much indeed for liking the video. Give it a thumbs up if you can. Really helps the channel grow. And yeah, it's good for the algorithms. I've got to get round to doing it, and it was only Matt Haas that talked about this the other day. YouTube are rewarding those channels that create shorts on their live on their streams, on their channels rather. So I'm going to be trying getting around to doing some short videos, and getting those up on the channel to kind of complement what we currently do, but shorter versions of, hey, don't forget to join us on this, this, and this. We're going to be talking about this, this, and this. Then it's one of those things that the YouTube platform is rewarding people for some reason. They've just introduced it as well, so that's pretty cool. And if you want more tips on how to get better at YouTube, that kind of stuff, make sure you check out Matt Haas's channel, All Things YouTube, because he's got some great advice for you there. Let's have a look here. Wit says, it is cool. Got the idea when I thought Rich Vibes was controlling your comments. No, I mean, Rich can control the comments as regards to he is a mod on the platform, so he can delete comments if he thinks they're inappropriate, that kind of thing. He can block people or whatever, but doesn't actually control the comments coming up on screen. That's on hands-free via the vMix social app. Which of course is, let me show you. Which is this, okay? So as you can see, I've got the web interface. I better wave that around so you're not seeing the URL. So I can view it in the platform, which is what I'm doing now. If you go up here, you'll see that. So that's the comments that I'm viewing, which is fine. But this particular app, title is social. It triggers the overlay 1, automatically updates with title most recent entries, rotation 1. So you can rotate as many as you want. So they'll come back around if you tick some of these boxes as well. But I just want it on once. Queued entries only I can tick if I want to, and I can repeat the entries if I want to as well. Limit the text to 180 characters. That's fine, because any more than that just gets a bit complicated and a bit kind of squished. But yeah, you get the idea. So there we go. You watch somebody copy and paste the URL now. Dear God. Wit says, I use a DDNS to give someone access. Otherwise, I think they will have to be on your network. Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think that's the right way of doing it. Yeah. We're on a kind of chilled playlist here, by the way, guys. This is on Epidemic Sound. This particular song is called Kindred Spirits by Howard Harper Barnes. Modern classical, small emotions. It's nice. I like it. It's very chilled. Very, very chilled. No news from the garage yet. I have an email in there. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Radio X just sending me some details about the updates for myself. I'm doing Saturday 30th of July. That's this coming Saturday in the morning, 8 till 12, live from their studios in Exeter. And then I'm also doing drive time on Wednesday the 10th of August, 3 till 7, which is cool. And I've also been asked to do one of the August bank holiday shows as well, and he's going to have this confirmed by Friday, so that's pretty cool. It's good. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to wrap this up, and thanks so much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed today's little stream. Obviously not our usual thing with regards to audio production, but we'll certainly be doing that on Monday at 8 p.m. UK time, British summer time. But until then, take care of each other, and I'll see you then.